In the quiet, hidden waterways of Japan, a tiny marvel of evolution glides through the amber-tinted shallows. This is the Japanese ricefish, or Medaka, a creature of subtle beauty and remarkable resilience. For centuries, these fish have been humble companions to rice farmers, but through careful and patient breeding, a truly extraordinary variety has emerged. It is known as the Blue Miyuki Medaka, a living jewel that seems to have captured a fragment of the sky itself. Its name, Miyuki, translates to Emperor's Snow or Deep Snow, a poetic nod to the brilliant, almost otherworldly light that adorns its back, a shimmer that captivates all who are fortunate enough to witness it. This is not just a fish, it is a moving work of art, a testament to nature's capacity for breathtaking beauty. The most striking feature of the Blue Miyuki Medaka is, without question, its mesmerizing color. Unlike the subtle hues of its wild ancestors, this fish boasts a deep, iridescent blue that seems to glow from within. This is not a simple pigment, but a structural color created by specialized cells called iridophores. These cells act like tiny mirrors, reflecting light in a way that produces a brilliant metallic sheen. The intensity of this blue can vary, creating a dynamic display as the fish moves through the water. It is a living, breathing sapphire, darting and weaving through the aquatic landscape, its every movement a flash of electric blue that draws the eye and holds the gaze. A truly spectacular sight in any aquatic setting. What makes the Blue Miyuki truly unique is how this light is displayed. While many fish are best viewed from the side, the Medaka's full glory is revealed from above. The brilliant iridescence is concentrated along its dorsal line, running from its head down to its tail. When you look down into an aquarium or a pond, you are treated to a constellation of moving lights. It is as if a painter has taken a brush dipped in liquid moonlight and traced a delicate line along each fish's back. This top-down spectacle makes them exceptionally well-suited for open-top aquariums, paludariums and, most splendidly, outdoor ponds, where their beauty can be appreciated in its intended orientation, just as one might gaze into a clear stream. This remarkable trait is the result of generations of selective breeding by dedicated enthusiasts in Japan. They sought to enhance a natural characteristic, a faint glimmer on the dorsal side of the wild Medaka, and amplify it into the radiant band we see today. The term Miyuki itself is often used as a grading system, indicating the length and intensity of this dorsal shine. A full body light Miyuki, for example, is one where the iridescence extends across its entire back, representing the pinnacle of this trait. This careful cultivation has transformed a modest rice paddy fish into a celestial creature, a tiny beacon of light that brings a touch of magic to the water it inhabits. Within the glass walls of an aquarium, the Blue Miyuki Medaka finds a perfect stage to display its elegance. These fish are ideally suited for planted tanks, where their vibrant blue provides a stunning contrast against the lush greens of aquatic foliage. They move with a gentle, peaceful demeanor, exploring their environment without causing any harm to delicate plants. Their small size means they have a very low impact on the ecosystem, making them a wonderful choice for aquascapers who wish to add life and movement without disrupting their carefully crafted underwater garden. Watching a school of Blue Miyuki navigate through a forest of swaying stems is like observing a troupe of tiny, ethereal dancers performing on a verdant stage. Their tranquil nature extends to their interactions with other aquatic inhabitants, making them excellent members of a peaceful community aquarium. They coexist harmoniously with other small, gentle species like dwarf Corydoras, small Rasboras, and even ornamental shrimp such as Neocaridina. The Blue Miyuki tends to occupy the upper levels of the water column, leaving the middle and lower regions for other tank mates, which helps to create a balanced and active display throughout the entire aquarium. Their presence adds a layer of serene activity, a constant, gentle flow of shimmering color that enhances the overall tranquility of the aquatic community, turning a simple fish tank into a vibrant, living ecosystem. The adaptability of the Blue Miyuki Medaka is one of its most commendable attributes. Despite their exotic and delicate appearance, they are remarkably hardy creatures. They can tolerate a wide range of water temperatures, from cool, unheated indoor tanks to the warmer waters of a summer pond. This resilience makes them an outstanding choice for beginners who are just starting their journey in the fish-keeping hobby. They are not demanding about water parameters and are forgiving of minor fluctuations that might stress more sensitive species. This combination of stunning beauty and robust health is a rare find, offering novice aquarists the chance to keep a truly spectacular fish without the need for complex equipment or expert knowledge. When moved outdoors, the Blue Miyuki Medaka truly comes alive. In a garden pond or a patio water feature, they are kissed by the natural sunlight, and their iridescence explodes with an intensity rarely seen indoors. The sun's rays reveal the full spectrum of their metallic sheen, transforming them into glittering specks of blue and silver as they dart just beneath the surface. They are wonderful for small container ponds, where their top-down beauty can be easily appreciated. Here, they not only add aesthetic appeal, but also serve a practical purpose, readily consuming mosquito larvae and other small insects that may appear on the water's surface, contributing to a healthier and more pleasant garden environment. The sheer beauty and unique genetics of the Blue Miyuki Medaka have elevated it from a simple hobbyist's fish to a coveted prize among serious collectors and breeders. In Japan, the culture of Medaka breeding is a serious art form, with standards and grading systems as complex as those for koi carp. The Miyuki is graded based on the length and intensity of the light band on its back, with terms like kan, ten, and tetsukaman, iron mask, denoting different levels of quality and coverage. The iron mask variety, where the iridescence covers the entire head, is particularly rare and highly sought after, fetching significant prices. This has created a specialist market where enthusiasts strive to breed the perfect specimen, making the Blue Miyuki a symbol of prestige. However, this rarity and desirability come with a cost, which can be a significant consideration for the average aquarist. Unlike common schooling fish that can be purchased inexpensively, high-quality Blue Miyuki Medaka can be quite pricey, especially for well-bred individuals from reputable lines. A small group of these fish can represent a substantial investment, which might not be suitable for someone on a tight budget or a person just starting out who is unsure about their long-term commitment to the hobby. The price often reflects the quality of the Miyuki gene, so a fish with a stronger, longer dorsal light will command a higher price, creating a tier system that can be daunting for newcomers. Another factor to consider is their diminutive size. While their small stature is a benefit in nanotanks and peaceful communities, it can be a drawback in other situations. They are not suitable for aquariums with large or even moderately aggressive fish, as they would quickly be seen as a snack. Even boisterous but otherwise peaceful fish, like some larger tetras or barbs, could intimidate them and outcompete them for food. This limits the choice of tank mates and requires careful planning to ensure their safety and well-being. Anyone wishing to keep Blue Miyuki must commit to creating a micro-community of similarly sized and tempered species, a peaceful world built just for them. Furthermore, their subtle beauty is best appreciated in specific conditions. In a large, deep tank with chaotic decor and overly bright, direct lighting, their unique top-down shimmer can be lost. They thrive in environments that mimic their natural habitat, calm waters with plenty of surface cover from floating plants where they feel secure. To truly enjoy what makes them special, one must design their habitat with intention. This means they may not be the best choice for someone who wants a simple, low-effort setup or a bustling tank filled with a wide variety of large, active fish. The Blue Miyuki asks for a thoughtfully curated environment to reveal its most magical qualities. Caring for the Blue Miyuki Medaka is a refreshingly straightforward endeavor. These fish are not fussy eaters and will readily accept high-quality flake food, crushed pellets, and small live or frozen foods like Daphnia and baby brine shrimp. A varied diet helps to maintain their vibrant color and overall health. They are quite comfortable in an aquarium of at least 10 gallons, which provides enough space for a small group to swim freely. Clean water is, of course, important, but they are not overly sensitive to specific pH or hardness levels, adapting well to most tap water conditions as long as it is dechlorinated. Regular, small water changes are sufficient to keep them happy and thriving in their aquatic home. Blue Miyuki Medaka are social creatures that reveal their most interesting behaviors when kept in groups. A lone Medaka will appear shy and stressed, often hiding away from view. It is highly recommended to keep them in a school of at least 6 individuals, though a larger group is always better. In the company of their own kind, they become more confident and active, exploring their surroundings and interacting with one another. You will observe them engaging in gentle chasing and displaying to each other, particularly during breeding times. This social dynamic is a key part of their charm, as a shimmering school of blue lights moving in unison is a far more impressive sight than a single timid fish. Breeding these fish is also remarkably simple, making them a fantastic project for aspiring breeders. When comfortable and well-fed, females will lay eggs almost daily, attaching them to fine-leaved plants or a purpose-made spawning mop. The female often carries the cluster of adhesive eggs for several hours before depositing them. To raise the fry, the eggs can be carefully collected and moved to a separate container, where they will hatch in about 1 to 2 weeks, depending on the temperature. The tiny fry can then be raised on infusoria or other microscopic foods until they are large enough to accept newly hatched brine shrimp, offering a rewarding and fascinating glimpse into their life cycle. In conclusion, the Blue Miyuki Medaka represents a perfect union of exquisite beauty and accessible care. It offers a touch of the extraordinary, a living gem that transforms any aquarium or pond into a more magical space. While their price and specific housing needs require some thought, their peaceful nature, hardiness, and suitability for both beginners and experts make them a wonderfully rewarding choice. For those who appreciate subtle elegance and the unique spectacle of a top-down view, adding a school of these shimmering blue fish is an invitation to witness a small piece of aquatic artistry. They are a reminder that sometimes the most captivating wonders come in the smallest of packages, glowing with a light all their own.